Hey there guys, Bovine Hamster here, and I have just had the most amazing Aurora game. My last 3 games, the first one I died 2 or 3 times, the second one I died once. This one I did not die at all. In fact, it's just a world of pain for my enemies. Okay, now what I try to do here, and I fail because I press my Q again. I thought what a really cool idea for Aurora would be to hold up the creep wave so that you can get that early EXP from the enemy. And it worked. It worked, guys. I'm so excited about this. I'll be making another video about this a little bit later on. But I screwed this up. I pressed the Q again. I couldn't believe it. I was devastated. So I went there, and it holds the creep. Look, and if I hadn't pressed the Q again, it would have held the creep wave back. But I think Aurora, because of that ability, is just going to be able to be the best offlaner, because she's going to be able to hold the creep wave back. As you can see, it's already a little bit closer towards me. Usually where the path disappears, where Murdoch's standing, that's usually where the creeps are fighting. So we managed to keep that going. That was pretty cool. So I always start in the off lane with a healer token and a health potion. These vids are definitely going to help people get better. I hope so. I hope so, bro. I mean, this was amazing. These guys were so aggressive as well. And you see, I'm protecting the tower by putting this down, stopping the melee minions getting to the tower, just mitigating as much damage as I can for the offlaner, for the offlane tower. That is. These guys were hyper aggressive, and you're going to see how we deal with that in a second. So this is basically the offlane. Yeah, you're just there to the way you win an offlane. Here's what counts as winning. You didn't die. Okay? Oh, look at that! See that initiation? That was beautiful. I saw him going with his rock. I'm like, okay. Unfortunately, a little body block there costs Rampage a lot of health as he keeps on getting hit. But he keeps on wanting to go in. He wants to go in. Look. It's like, okay, you might be able to take him, but I will kill you. So that's first blood for me. I wanted to initiate onto him and kill him. Unfortunately, when I initiated, I didn't check my mana before doing it. So that looked like a really retarded play there, where I initiated and then ran away. But the reason that happened was because I had no mana for my E. Oh man, that was a little insane. But as you can see, like just sitting here, farming away, getting as much farm as I can, as much EXP as I can. Yeah, level 4 already, which is perfect. You see, he even comes up there and tries to shoot me then. How rude. So I was very aware that there might be a gank here, and it looks like it was a good thing because I didn't go too far forward. Because obviously that
Oh, hey buddy.
Hello? Who's that?
Probably don't remember me. It's Chemdog.
Chemdog! How you doing, man?
Your American friend.
I'm just in the middle of casting, bro, so
Got you.
cheers, buddy. So yeah, the rampage come in. As soon as he came in, I teleported back to get some items. The first item that I go for here, I decided that I needed the extra mana, obviously, because I ran out of mana for my E, and I wanted to ward up a little bit as well. So I've gone in for my Brawler's Ward there. I think not killing minions gives more XP, because when I play ADC, the offlaner has level 5 and only at level 3 when I stay in the lane the same amount of time. No, what it is, Super Ninja, is you are in a 2v1 lane, okay? If you only have one person in a lane versus one person, both people will level at the same rate. If you have two people in your lane, the experience is split. I think it's about 60%. So rather than getting, let's say a minion gives 100 EXP, it doesn't, but let's say it does. An offlaner, a single person will get that 100. Two people will get 60 each. So you end up dropping off on levels because there's more than one of you in the lane, and that's kind of how that works. Dead. Do not hang around in lane if there's an Aurora there who's a level 5. She will blow you to smithereens. Okay. So here comes the Grux. Oh, there's me dodging around. Okay. Luckily, I managed to escape that gank. Very luckily, because I got no mana there. Could have died very easily. But that's the death of my tower. But this to me counts as a win. Even though I've lost the tower, I haven't died, and I've got two kills. That means I have won this lane very dominantly as well. So now in the strange position that Decker comes over and starts stealing my farm. Which was a very strange thing. If you're a support and you either want to be in the lane getting solo EXP so you can get high levels, or... Oh my god, what is she doing? Or... Yeah, sure. Okay, we'll do that, bro. Let's do some damage to you. Right. Now that is a time to back off. Our Decker decides to go in. Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
If you're a support, you follow the lead of the person who you're in lane with, guys. Yeah? So at the point where I backed up, she should have backed up as well. She's not a damage dealer. So I don't care about taking down his tower. I'm not really interested. I want to get fast levels and card EXP. Currently I am sitting on 10. Whereas the enemy ADC is on 13, so I've managed to keep up with him pretty well. Pretty well. We've gone into one of our Madstone gems as well. So I'm just... My wave's pushed, I can't farm, so I'm just kind of looking for things to do. Decker's showing her face, so I decide not to because it might scare them away. So I'm just trying to figure out a way that I can do something. A Decker really shouldn't be in our lane. She's taking CS from me, and she's taking EXP from me. Not only that, but the Murdoch is hugging his tower, so there's no chance of us actually getting that. Edit when supports think they are an ADC at a max build. Yeah, it's not really his fault. He's in the 1200s. He's silver ELO. I checked afterwards. So it may be that he's just inexperienced. You can put it down to that. So I'm waiting for a gank now. I've got my ultimate. So we're going to use the Q, R, and E combo. Yeah. Here we go. Coming in. Boom. Ultimate. Got 2 people. Drop my E. And that's him down. Now, get out of there.
An enemy has been slain.
And just see what happens. Do I need to re-engage? Do I not? My Q comes back up, but I don't have any mana for it. I decided to show my face just to get the ADC running away.
An enemy tower is under attack.
So we can do a little bit of a push here. Get a couple of hits going on. I get hit a few times. Use my E to hold him into position and then get the hell out of there because I'm on 200 health. Now I'm very much aware that the Murdoch has a snipe. So I wanted to get myself in a very far away position. And I was very aware that they might have wards, maybe in that little jungle bit. It's very rare that you'll find a ward down here. Usually you'll find wards here, here on the map. But as you see, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. So what have we got here now? So we've got our Madstone Gem with 3 major strikes on, and another Madstone Gem giving us quite a bit of power spike there. So we go in, scare the Grux away. I don't want the Grux thinking that I'm scared of him. And it's good to see that the Grux is very scared of me. He might have thought that I had my ultimate up, so... true, but sometimes a support in Gold League, from what I've seen, has done that when I play. Yeah, they won't be in Gold League for much longer if they're doing stuff like that.
Enemy tower destroyed.
Unless they're a DPS support, so Aurora is pretty OP. She will get hit with an Earth Bat very, very soon. Very soon. So, we saw this idiot try to get in here, so we're just going to blow everyone up. Wow. Yeah, so I saw Narbash kind of coming in from the side there. Let's get a little bit closer. There we go. I saw Narbash come in from the side here. So I dropped my E on top of him, and then used my ultimate, which hit 2 of them, and enabled us to just blow them to pieces. So I'm sitting on 2 kills with 5 assists as an offlaner with no deaths. This is what we call pub stomping. So I was pretty sure Murdoch would be hanging around, so I decided not to bother pushing that. Wasted my time, so I'm going to go back and pick up some more creeps.
An enemy tower is under attack.
And sure enough, there he is. That range on a sled should be broken in bits until level 3. Is my only problem. It is, isn't it? Let me just check. AURORA. Abilities. Yeah, it is. Glacial Charge is broken down into 4 distances: 1200, 13, 14, and 1500. Nice. Bye bye, ADC. See, now if he was smart, he should have just stood inside that circle. Okay? Rather than just trying to backtrack. Yeah? A way of dealing with a lot of Auroras is just stand in the circle and shoot them. Simple as. I mean, he could have even just laid a trap down. Laid a trap, pushed me back with his shield, and then I would have been, you know, I wouldn't have been able to get him. And then by the time his trap had come up, he could have got out of my my E. So I think I got 9 points to spend now. So we've got both our Madstone gems up and running. Now we're going to go into a brand of the Iron Eater, just as is, okay? And we're going to get an Impact Hammer. So now we've got 8% crit, 2.5% lifesteal, so we've got rid of our health potion. So we're going to be hitting it a little bit harder with our auto attacks. And I see there's this big fight going on in middle. So, boom. Look at this. Ultimate. Pull him back in towards the creeps. Watch him blow up. Okay. So what I did there, because your ultimate bounces off other things that get hit with the ultimate, I hit the Grux with the ultimate, and I started moving back in towards the creep wave. What this did was he pulled him into the creep, so when he exploded, he got hit 2 or 3 times by my ultimate. So as you notice, when I'm playing, I don't go back to base that often. I see a lot of people when they get like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 card points going back. I generally have a 6 or a 9 point rule. And the 6 and 9 points are when I look to go back to gear myself out. Because they're kind of power spikes usually, okay? Now what I mean by power spikes is that you can complete an entire card with 6 and 9 points worth of card EXP. So rather than having like this slow power creep, you end up having like very explosive power creeps as you're able to complete cards one at a time straight away. So I noticed there's kind of a grouping in the mid. I want to make sure they don't get the raptors, so I ward there. So if you take a look at our wards, yeah, we got a lot of vision all the way across here. We can see exactly what the enemy team are doing, if they're going to come in from the side here or the side here from a gank or from here. Yeah. But they can't see that. Now I come in here, I know I'm out of range, so I just get out of there. So realizing there's a fight going on in the middle, I decide to leave the farming. And now watch this, guys, okay? Watch this. Initiate in, ultimate, boom. Time for a lot of you guys just to blow up. Okay? So I just went in, that net me a kill, and we managed to kill 4 people off the back of that. I also realised that the tower over here on the right hand side is going down. Knowing that Murdoch's down, I decide that coming over and clearing the wave is something that I can do. And with the little bit of lifesteal that I've got, every time that I'm hitting, I'm healing myself for 10. So I feel by the time that he's up, even if he tries to ult me, which he can't because he already tried, but if he did try, I would already be at high enough health with that. Okay, so I'm already back up to 600 health. So again, guys, another example of how just a little bit of lifesteal is going to help you to be able to sustain yourself in the lane. This enables me to push this lane out quite heavily and not worry about my health. Now a lot of people would have gone back as soon as their health was that low, but because I got that 2.5% lifesteal, it enables me to just make better use of my time. So we go back now. We have filled out the impact hammer, so we now got 32% crit. Okay, and we have gotten rid of our 2 Madstone gems, and we have got our maxed out Thunder Cleaver, and we've put our second impact hammer in. Okay, so we now have 40% crit chance. 40% crit chance, and I can now melt creep waves. My cleave is 40%, and yeah, you'll see in a second when this creep wave comes forward how I can just melt it. Countess hasn't got a chance. So she can see them coming. You see, bam! This creep wave just goes down so quickly with the Thunder Cleaver. There's the one thing that Aurora lacks, in my opinion, is the ability to be able to clear waves. Big fight down here. Time to go in and kill some people. Don't think so, Mr. Grok, sir. Whee! So I decided to rather cheekily, whilst all that's going on, to come and steal the gold buff. No particular reason other than to stop the enemy getting it. So there's a river buff there, so I've got that. I see this going on over the left hand side. And again, I've only got like, what, 200 health? Yeah. But balls of steel. My team at this point are like screaming at me, go back, go back, go back. But I really want this Murdoch to be scared of me. Just having that intimidation factor makes the game a lot easier. Say goodbye to this creep wave. Boom. So one thing you got to do in your games, guys, you got to be able to control the river buffs. You see now my ability to farm with a Thunder Cleaver is just insane. We're on 36, the enemy ADC is on 29. Oh dear. So I come over here, give Rampage your help. Do not steal people's shield buffs, guys. It will piss them off and you will end up probably having them rage. Poor old Grux. Time to die! Free CXP. There we go. Simple as that. 654, so my KDA is 14 at the moment. So I did kind of mess this build up a little bit, because I should have my Blade of AURORA before I have, when I remove my Madstone gems. So notice that my ally is in trouble. I put that circle out so she can use it to juke people. Then this guy here, I use that to cut him off. And then we go in and we say hello to the ADC. Hello! He misses his pushback. And then he dies. And Grux comes in. Managed to root him. very low on health. Boom. Double kill there, thanks to my Thunder Cleaver, which I popped to get the AoE for the last hit on on that Narbash, which was very naughty, and I shouldn't have done that. So we come back, we got 9 points, we get our Blade of Agora going. We now have lots of crit. What we got here? 32, 48, 52% crit at the moment. So we are just going to be carving through everything. Also, obviously, the cleave crits as well. So you just end up taking out loads and loads of creeps very easily. Just run in, ultimate, bye bye ADC, nice knowing you. This will be the end of the game, as I am on 10-0. Just go in. Pop, pop, pop. The Rampage and the Gideon have the right idea. We should have all just gone straight for the core. But as we come up, there we go. KDA of 19 there, 113 last hits. Narbash quit, which is fair enough. Where are we? Let's have a look. So we're on 47 card points to his 32. We're way above anyone. The only person that's higher than us on our team is the ADC, but I would expect that. We ended up completing our Thunder Cleaver, having 7.5% lifesteal, Brawler's Ward with nothing in, Impact Hammer with 3 items in, Blade of Agora, and Impact Hammer with 1 item in there, guys. 10-0-9. It was so amazing playing this game. I absolutely loved it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If this has helped you or you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, and I shall see you soon. Take care.